Hi, it's Tracy from the Papercraft studio. Thank you for joining me again today. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this Peony Garden layering card. I've used the papers from a gorgeous Peony Garden suite. It's these ones down here. I've also used some of the ribbon here, which is just gorgeous as well. Gorgeous, gorgeous all round. And it's a card that you can make quite simply. You can change up the layers. I've gone ahead and embossed the background here with the subtle 3D embossing folder, but you don't have to do that. It would still look great without. So if you've received one of my kits in my July class by post, for those of you who don't know, I send monthly classes by post in kit form to anyone who wants to recreate these cards. It's just £10 and you get to create 3 projects. You need to do your own stamping on there, but it's just a way to craft along at home, especially during the pandemic. So I've gone ahead and cut an A4 card base and also embossed this, and I'll show you the layers that I've used for here and how I've put it together. So like I say, very simple. So in basic grey, sorry, this is grey granite, this one. In basic grey, you need 3 pieces. The first one is 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. This piece here is 2 5/8 by 4 5/8, and this piece is 3 by 1 1/2. The designer series paper, this one's going to mat onto here, so this piece measures 3 inches by 4 inches. This one here, they're so gorgeous. I couldn't decide which side to use on all of these. All of them are lovely. I've used the word gorgeous a lot here, but I really like the suite, you can tell. This one measures 2 1/2 by 4 1/2, and it mats onto that piece. You'll also need a small piece of petal pink cardstock, which measures 2 7/8 by 1 3/8. And then to stamp on, this is Whisper White, and it measures 2 3/4 by 1 1/4. You can hear my cat in the background again, scratching on the door, trying to get in. They don't like the doors being shut. So here we go. Very simple to layer up. I did it all with just glue. There are no dimensionals involved in this project. I just thought there was enough detail in the layering that we didn't need to add height as well. And the bow that finishes off at the end will give it that little bit of texture as well. So just layering these pieces on here. Any of these products that you see or anything else that you like in the catalogue, you can buy from my online shop, and there's details in the description below of how to get to that. There we go. If you want to order my kits, my monthly class kits, again, details are in the section below. Now, we're not going to stick those together because we're going to do those at an angle. I tend to like a little bit of offset layers on my cards, even though I've layered these up straight. These will actually layer straight as well, so if you don't like that kind of wonky look, you can layer these straight as well. Okay, so some glue on the back of this first one. This is the one that had the grey, this grey granite designer series paper on, and we're just going to layer that up in that top corner there. I love how these colours work together. I'm quite a grey person, not in personality, just, you know, just love the colour. So this one, I'm going to pop down here, just to layer over. And then, like I say, if you wanted that straight, perfectly fine, go ahead and layer that up there, but I like mine to be a little bit offset. So this one just going to pop down at a bit of an angle like that. This one's going to layer on top and then that one. So you can choose how much you want the kind of snaggered look to be. And then I'm going to stamp on this one. I'm just looking for the stamp set that I've used here so that I can show you. That would have been handy to keep out. Oh, here it is. I did. This one's called Happiest of Birthdays, and I think this is a real staple to have in your craft stash. This one is great just for stamping and sticking on the front of a card. Any paper behind it looks great, but we're using this one here. It's your day, enjoy it. But I just think this is a really handy set to have. So I've already popped that on the block, get rid of those bits, and I'm stamping in grey granite. So here we go. And this this stamp is meant to come out a bit sketchy, so it's not my stamping. Oops, there we go. Really love stamps where you can they can be a bit of a focus on the page as well. Okay, so some glue on the back of here. And let's put that a bit more of an angle there. And then with the ribbon, I used about 8 inches of ribbon to do this one. You can see I've used this a lot, looking right at the end, so I've just got enough left to do this. I love this ribbon. This is also in grey granite. And I know people sometimes a bit of a phobia around tying bows. With this one I just did bunny loops, or bunny ears I guess. So just a couple of loops there, and then literally just tie them in a knot. That's such an easy way if you're not having to tie it, you know, all the way around a card, just to do a really nice little bow. So you can pull the edges in a bit if you want. Just hold that center one and then just until you get the size you want. Just have a little fiddle around with that. Just going to chop the ends off a little bit here, and then a glue dot on the back of here, and pop it in the corner just to finish off the card. And there we go. Take care, bye.